what your mind is described as. Man hi devata, man hi Ishwar, man se bara na koi. Man ujiyara, jab jab pehle, jag ujiyara hoi. Is ujle दर्पण पर प्राणी दुल्हन दन में पाए थोड़ा मन दर्पण कहलाई. The mind is a devata worthy of being attended to and is a superintendent of the body. In this body, nothing is more powerful than the mind. The world becomes perceivable when the mind functions. Never let the dust of negligence settle on the surface of the mind to interfere with its positive functions. Sukh ke kaliya, dukh ke kante, man sab ka aadhar. Man se koi baat chupe na, mar ke nain hazar. जग से चाहे भाग से कोई, मन से भाग न पाए थोड़ा मन दर्पण कहलाई. The mind is the reason for our pleasant experiences and our painful experiences. No secret can be hidden from the mind, for it has many eyes, as it were, to perceive. We can attempt to turn away from the world, but never turn away from the mind. Thoda man darpan kehlai. Prem Saraswati Adi Shakti Durga Mata ki jai. So the mind is so powerful that it can take you away from the positive things, and it is so powerful to take you away from the negative things. How can it do that? Now, you know, some people say, I made the child, but I didn't make the mind. You hear people say that. But you made the mind. How did you make the mind? That's why you perform the sanskars. There is a sanskar when the mind starts to develop. And everything that the mother and father does from the beginning of the pregnancy, going on, all of those, whether the mother, whatever the mother does, she reads, or she drinks alcohol, or she, whatever she does, all of those energy goes into the child. So what happens, that is the type of thought patterns will pass through the mind, whether it's negative or positive. So you can keep your mind concentrated to God, or you can keep your mind busy in the negative world. You have the choice. You have the choice. You have the power in your hands to choose whether you will take control over the mind or whether you will allow the mind to control you. And the scripture tells us, do not allow the mind to control you. You have to be the controller of your mind. And the scripture tells us that everything that we do, everything that we see, everything that we think, everything, we are responsible. Nobody else is responsible. And remember, I'm saying you're sitting in that home, you're alone, and all these thoughts are passing through your minds. Now, how does these thoughts pass through your minds? Everything that you would have listened to throughout your life will come back to you, because it's stored in a memory bank in your brain. Everything that you looked at will come back to you, will pass through your mind. Everything that you felt, pain or pleasure, will come back to you. Everything that you tasted will come back to you. How it will come? This thing tastes nice, let me try it. Let me try it. Although you may not, it may not be good for you, but the mind tells you, let me try it. But you have to reject it. That's not good for me. So, Lord Krishna says in the Gita, he says that everything that your sense When the sense comes into contact with the sense objects, that means everything that you see, everything that you listen to, it creates a desire that you want. So you want to fulfill your desire. And sometimes in the world, when you cannot fulfill your desire, sometimes you will go out to the extent to fulfill their desire, regardless of what they have to do at any cost, regardless if it is right or wrong. Because you want to fulfill the desire, you're ending up on the wrong side of the road. So, my point is to you today that whenever, imagine that you're sitting in that home alone, you can choose to concentrate on God. You can choose to sit and look at the Ramayana or whatever, and then you can choose to look at any negative film. You have that choice. You have that choice in your hands. It's not that anybody can put on the TV for you to sit and look at it and tell you, hey, you have to look at this. You have the choice in your hands to choose whether you will go left or whether you will go right. I wrote a poem of loneliness, that the sky never feels lonely because clouds will come and go. The earth never feels lonely because things will come and go. But human being feels lonely because we fail to